Hi guys, and happy weekend. So I hope that everybody had a great week. And if you didn't, we're still here. You survived. So congratulations. And today we are doing our weekly purpose reading for the week of July 19th. And as you guys know, we're entering the Lion's Gate energy. Usually it begins around the July 4th date and it peaks on 8/8, and then we feel it all the way to the end of August. Right, so today we are focusing on the energy for the week of July 19th, which is going to be a little bit all over the place with the cosmos. We have a lot of little things happening and they're kind of like all over the place. So next week, just have your black tourmaline, practice patience, right? Next week, you may actually be the person that needs to be sage. We may actually be the bad vibe in the room, and that's perfectly fine. I've had many times that I'm just like, what is happening? And then I look within myself and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's me, right? So basically, we're just going to take whatever comes and we're going to do our best, because the best you can is good enough, like Radiohead says. So today we are taking a look at the energy for July 19th and that whole entire week till July 25th. If you're ready to get a reading with me, make sure you head over to lightwitchtarotshop.com and you choose the reading that calls to you the most. If you don't know which one it is, feel free to choose the option that says reading chosen by intuition, and by the time your reading comes you can decide which one you want. And remember, because the wait is so long, you are free to change your readings until the date as many times as you want. Right, so right now I am scheduling for February 2022. I know it's a long wait, you guys, but I am so thankful, beyond grateful, that you guys always trust me and you keep me busy, right, doing what I love. So let's go ahead and get started with this week. So today we're going to take a look at next week. We have the Page of Coins, we have Justice, we have the Magician, and we have Judgment. When the Page of Coins shows up, we definitely want to embrace a more youthful energy, but at the same time stay grounded. So we want to bring out that inner maiden. She may want to have a little bit of fun. You may be a little bit bored and a little bit tired of routine. So this is going to be a great week to shake things up a little bit, get out of your routine, do something for yourself, right? But just stay grounded. What we see here is almost like the beginning of something solid, like a solid new beginning headed your way, right? You're standing in a strong foundation. So we do see a lot of shadow work has been done, and that root chakra is actually getting much more stronger. So this is going to be a great week to celebrate your growth and just shake it up a little bit, do something fun, right? What we see with Justice is basically being aware of the energy of cause and effect, really diving deep into your truth, really being raw with yourself, allowing whatever emotions come through and not see them as positive or negative, just as neutral, as medicine. We want to work with whatever truth we are seeking. So we may find ourselves on this journey of finding the truth, uncovering something, uncovering who we are, right? But just know that the law of karma is there, right? So justice is about giving ourselves what we deserve as well. And a lot of times we forget about ourselves, or we have a hard time making ourselves our priority because we feel selfish, right? So we're constantly doing things for the rest of the world, and when it comes to ourselves, we always wait. But what happens is we end up feeling exhausted, and this type of exhaustion cannot be fixed with yoga. It cannot be fixed with carrying a crystal. It cannot be fixed with changing your diet or getting more sleep. This exhaustion needs to be fixed by taking care of our needs internally. Okay, so practice that. I promise that you are not being selfish. Third card is the Magician. The Magician is usually seen as the power that you need is living within you. You have everything that you need. Yes, yes, and yes, that's very true. In this deck, it is all about the cycles of life, right? The fate, the knowing that you are about to step into a great cycle that's going to bring you luck. But you have to take risk and you have to sacrifice for the things that you want. Many times we work with intent and we manifest this amazing thing, and then fear keeps us from doing it, or we start overthinking, or we're just like, oh, this doesn't work for me. But for what we want, sometimes we have to sacrifice a little bit of time or whatever. So make sure that you are seeing those possibilities showing up, and then you're not being frozen in fear. Fear is neutral. Fear is always going to be present anytime that we're working with change. Why? Because it's an unknown territory, right? So feel the fear, but do it anyway. I don't believe in that whole silly thing of being fearless. Unless you're 16, you are fearless, but at our age, it's not about being fearless, being wild, being free. It's about, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And if I fail, oh well, so what? Maybe I'll try it again. See, that works a little bit better. Now, the last one that we see is judgment. So in this reading, we have justice and we have judgment, right? So this is going to be you kind of working internally, right? Working with self-evaluation. And we see some kind of awakening. We see some kind of finally embracing yourself and accepting who you are and calling back your power. This is also going to be a very emotional week for some of you because you may be working with the power of forgiveness. Now, every time I talk about forgiveness, you guys know that I'm very raw, and not many people like that. Some people love it, some people don't. So take it or leave it. But what I say about forgiveness, it's not about forgiving somebody that did something really terrible, just saying, hey, it's okay what you did to me. No, it's not okay what they did to you. When we're working with forgiveness, what we're doing is we're cutting the cord that is still linked to that situation or person, so we can give ourselves and allow ourselves to heal. Forgiveness has nothing to do with saying to whoever did whatever, hey, it's okay what you did. It's never okay when someone does something that leads you to healing and it breaks you one way or another. What we're doing when we work with forgiveness is we are detaching that cord in order so I can move forward and so I can begin to heal because I owe myself that. See? That's a better way of seeing it, right? So next week you are going to be working a lot with the self. It's going to be this rising, like this energy that says, fuck yeah, I got this, right? So it's a very exciting week. I cannot wait to hear you guys' comments. So what we're going to do now is, as usual, we're going to be pulling out your affirmation for this week. So your affirmation for this week is, yes, it's completely white. There we go. It says, I am a dreamer. Yes, you are. And you're also the creator of your own life. So this is going to be, I feel like, a very powerful week. You might rub some people the wrong way. You know, usually people with this kind of energy, you're either going to attract those people that are crazy about you, or you're going to attract gossip because people are intimidated by your energy. If that's the case, pay them no mind. That's their own shadow. They need to work on it. I want you to focus on your fabulous self. So we're going to have an amazing week. I love you guys. Lots of love and light to you all, and blessed be. Bye-bye.